Guys, Thomas Partey just reminded the whole world that, see, when it comes to playing that midfield in Europe, in the English Premier League, he's the best. Currently, as at this point, Thomas Partey is the best. Today, Arsenal versus Manchester City. Thomas Partey scored a goal, and today, yeah, the goal celebration, they couldn't even allow him to do his goal celebration. Aye, Partey is a baller. We are going to talk about that game, talk about Thomas Partey's performance in that game, and why Mikel Arteta should continually play Thomas Partey in midfield and not experiment him at right back. Guys, see, today's video is all about Thomas Partey because the way he played today, Man City themselves, the fans themselves, after Thomas Partey scored, they all started clapping. They gave Thomas Partey a standing ovation because, see, that performance is the kind of performance you get from a big game player. So, guys, before we jump into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You're watching SportsCornerGH. Quickly, let's jump into it. Arsenal versus Manchester City. Before the game, if anyone asked you, Charlie, what will be the scoreline? Which team is going to win? I'm sure you'll be contemplating because you are not too sure what Arsenal are going to do in that game or what Man City were going to do in that game. Man City themselves, this season, things have not been going on well for them. Even though they have brought in some new players, still, it's still not going on well for them. For Arsenal themselves, see, they want to close that gap between them and also Liverpool because only Arsenal fans believe that they still have hope of winning the English Premier League. And today, for me, I did not know how this game was going to go. I felt like probably it might end in a draw. But then the scoreline is proving to me that, I was wrong totally before the game even began. Arsenal really played well in that game. And I believe that Mikel Arteta, the student of Pep Guardiola, today really showed him Pepe. He really taught him that, see, now I have graduated. See, today Arsenal played one of the best football they have played so far this season. This is the day that I've seen that Arsenal really came out to play. They played very well against Manchester City. And one thing I was happy about was seeing Thomas Partey in the middle of the pitch because we have always been complaining that every single time Thomas Partey is being experimented as a right back, there is a problem. Because most often than not, they lose the game or probably end up playing a draw. But then this time around, Thomas Partey in midfield, I started smiling because I know that Thomas Partey is going to bust that midfield. Octopus for a reason. And today he did not disappoint. See, let me use the rest of this time to talk about Thomas Partey. And it's not like I'm bragging. Currently, Rodri will not even lace Thomas Partey's boots. Because when we talk about big game player, this season, Thomas Partey is showing us he can stay fit, he can play midfield, can play right back, which position, even goalkeeper, Thomas Partey can be in that place. Because now Thomas Partey is telling us that, see, this time around, no matter the age, he can still show you that he has the form. He scored a goal today. And the goal he scored is his usual trademark goal. He scores outside the 18-yard box. Thomas Partey for you. Scores outside the 18-yard box. At this point, if I give birth, whether boy or girl, the name will be Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey. I understand why the Ghana national team, the coach Otuado, will travel to England just to go and talk to Thomas Partey. At this point, aside Antoine Semenyo, our next informed player is Thomas Partey. I know you and I would agree with this. That is the fact. And today, he gave out a See, today, my man of the match goes to him. My man of the match, I don't care what is happening. My man of the match is Thomas Partey. Because of how he played, how he controlled that midfield. Whenever he's in the midfield, you could see that there is some calmness in midfield for Arsenal. There's some sort of stability in that midfield for Arsenal. And see, there's no need even going through the statistics because you see, the statistics alone shows you how good he played. The way he played alone, there's no need to even go through the statistics and be talking about the number of touches, the number of... He performed very well. And at the end of the day, he scored a goal outside the 80. Normally, that's the kind of goals he likes to score. And you see, let me just take you through Thomas Partey's this season so far. So far, the goal he scored today makes it 3 goals so far this season for Arsenal. Good. Now, in that game, after Erling Haaland scored his goal, Thomas Partey took 1 minute, 43 seconds to give Arsenal the lead in that game. See, and let me tell you something. Thomas Partey has a very good record against Man City, if you don't know. Now, I want to read that very quickly. When Thomas Partey came to Arsenal fresh, he made his debut against Man City. His 50th Arsenal appearance was against Man City. His 100th Arsenal appearance was against Man City. His 100th Premier League appearance was against Man City. And also his 150th Arsenal appearance is against Man City. Regular customer, Man City. See, Thomas Partey, he knows what he's doing. He knows that when it comes to Man City, hey, tackle for tackle, he go beat them. He really shows the pepper. So Thomas Partey today, he was out of this world. And guys, if you did not watch that game, I think you missed out. Based on my opinion, you missed out on the best game that was played today. Thomas Partey performing extremely well, scoring a goal. You hardly Thomas Partey scores a goal, but when he scores a goal, you and I know it's a banger. Yes, as Rema will say, it's a banger. Thomas Partey scoring a goal alone should tell you that the goal is going to be a banger. Statistics-wise, to me, man of the match, it performed extremely well. We just hope that when they come into the national team, the Black Stars match, we have World Cup qualifiers to play. He should come and prove to us that the form is not a fluke. The form he has, he can replicate that in the national team. We want to see him do exactly the same thing. I know that Otuado going there is to go and repair the damages he did with the national team, repair his relationship with Thomas Partey. At this point, we just want to see him perform on the pitch. The last time the Black Stars went to the World Cup, when we played against Nigeria, guess who scored that most important goal for us? It was Thomas Partey. So if we have to go again, we have to rely on someone who gave us the ticket to go there. And Thomas Partey is that guy. Thomas Partey, the octopus, aka Senegal. Those who are from Ashaima know that Thomas Partey's nickname when he was in Ashaiman was Senegal. See, I'm proud to be an Ashaiman boy because another player or another person from Ashaiman is doing it big on the world stage. And I'm just happy for Thomas Partey. This is me reacting to his performances. This is me reacting to how well he played today for Arsenal against Manchester City. Guys, let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. You have heard my own takes on it. For those who watch the game, guys, tell me, how do you feel about it? Due to copyright reasons, I can't bring you visuals of the goals or visuals of the highlights. But then check in the pinned comment. I'm going to leave a link so that you can watch the highlights. Come back here and give me your own opinion about the performance from Arsenal and also performance from Manchester City and that of Thomas Partey. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.